You are so going to love this story. It's been called a warehouse of wonders, and for good reason. Here's Jody Olson.
In the heat of South Carolina, in the cool of an airy warehouse, in the noise of a bustling workplace, David Hill has found a miracle.
It was real hard, especially for a person with autism. I didn't get a job until the age of 27.
But now David works at this Walgreens warehouse. It may not strike you as a hotbed of life changes, but you'd be mistaken. The same way many misjudge the workers inside. Like this big building, what happens inside the people here is remarkable.
Just because you're handicapped or not handicapped, they accept you, and I love that.
Jeffrey Best has been working here for about a year. He puts boxes onto conveyor belts 5 days a week. He puts confidence in his own soul and pride in his parents on the same schedule.
It has taught him a lot as far as doing things on his own, completing a task on his own.
This warehouse of wonders is the brainchild of Walgreens VP Randy Lewis, who dreamt of a place that could help special needs adults. Instead, they've helped him.
People with disabilities don't expect a charity, they don't expect pity, they expect to be treated as people. And by engaging them, we're the ones who have been changed by this.
Lewis has a very personal pride in this distribution center.
The Vice President, Randy Lewis, has a son, Austin Lewis, who has autism. And I had autism myself.
The accomplishments that he's had in his life that are different from the norm. But certainly there's whole rooms of typically normal experiences he'll never have. But on the other hand, his room is right next to mine and my wife's, and we go to bed at night, and my son's typical sound from that room is laughter.
Randy Lewis is not the only higher-up who thinks highly of the devoted disabled workers here.
They're very strong-willed and willing to go the extra distance. Many times they're a better employee than someone without a disability.
Manager Randy Compton, too, has a remarkable connection to his workers.
I've lived around people with disabilities my whole life. My daughter has a chromosomal disorder, and you just see it in them. They have a heart for, they have a whole different view on things than we have.
The workers here earn the same amount non-disabled Walgreens employees get.
It's paid enough for me to live on my own.
But most earn more than just a paycheck.
I get fulfillment and I get joy out of it, and I get encouragement when I'm down.
And those aren't even in the benefits package. For Health Corner, I'm Jody Olson.
More than 40% of the employees at the distribution center have physical or cognitive disabilities. What an amazing example of how businesses can make a real difference. It's not easy for people with physical and cognitive challenges to find meaningful employment. The key is employers who are happy to capitalize on their enthusiasm and skill. Here's Walgreens Vice President Randy Lewis.
The people with disabilities, we knew that this would enrich those lives, and if you go there today, you'll see people who didn't talk when they came in, who would avert your eyes, who will actively engage you, greet you, invite you to their workstation. Now they go to the ribs place with team members after work. They've had a whole new life. Now that's one thing we hoped for and expected. What is different is the impact it's had on the typically able. We're the ones who have been changed by this. There's something about this that evokes all that is good in you. When you go in there, and you'll see how people treat each other, they're more patient, they're more understanding, there's more teamwork, there's more a sense of purpose. It is a overwhelming experience. Disability is not something to be ashamed of. You know, when so many of what we are gifts, or just things that have nothing to do with our choices, but are sources of either pride or shame. And you came in this building and you see a disability that you can't hide, and you realize that we're all broken. I'm a broken person too, and to realize the uniqueness and united humanity that we all have. I think that's what it is. It just brings out the best in it.
Fantastic. I want to work there. Dr. Jamie, this is a program where it seems like everybody wins.
They do, Lisa. You know, I've been waiting for this segment for a long time because I started in the mental health field working on work sites with disabled. And it's an incredible win-win experience.
It seems like everybody is spiritually enriched, and job performance and morale, everything up, up, up.
And Walgreens, I think, really mirrors to this whole country what it's like to be a corporate caregiver who's responsible, because they're just doing an incredible thing. But even more so than that, by doing an incredible thing, many things happen. One is that workers who are disabled, who come on an ongoing basis, are more reliable, they're conscientious, and they send out an energy that is somehow contagious to other people in the work site. So by doing the right thing and by getting an employee like this, you're actually enriching the business.
Yeah, I love that loyalty. I really do. Thank you so much, Randy, for the wonderful work that you all are doing with this. It is exciting to see that other businesses are now looking to you and Walgreens as role models. So good stuff. Thank you.